Yeah, you tuned into the right place. Welcome to the rain. Golden Cuey. H2.0. Yeah. You're looking for a diamond, found a treasure in the rough. Tired of all the noise, cause you finally had enough. I'm here to build a movement on a mission for the nation. Dropping gems of knowledge, killing all the hesitation. We fighting for the truth, yeah, we fighting for what's right. Building unity and shining up a brand new light. It's a variety channel, but the vision's crystal clear. Pushing us all forward, conquering the doubt and fear. Welcome to the Queendom, H2.0 on your screen, where the content's real and smart and funny in between. This is more than just a stream, it's a platform for the change. Time to elevate the game and rearrange. If you're ready for a vibe that you can feel and trust, joining in the movement is a definite must. This ain't just another channel talking smack behind the screen. It's a spotlight for the creators, building up a better scene. Spreading radical love, that's the message in the code. Helping everybody carry up a heavy load. From social justice issues to the laughter that we need. Planting seeds of progress, watch them grow from just a seed. This is authentic, this is raw, this is everything you saw. Welcome to the battle that is truly being fought. Ooh, so come with your respect and see the real effect. Cause I protect my own right here on the throne. Don't make me envy. Unleash the dragon. Subscribe, ring that notification bell. Yeah, you don't wanna miss a thing. Welcome to the family. Yeah. Yeah. You thought you was safe? Yeah. You thought you was safe or good. Everybody looking for a home, looking for a click, looking for a place where the realness sticks. We out here building, trying to be free, but you just here to use them plain to see. I see you a user, a culture vulture, a leech, acting like you love the speech just so you can preach. You see the glow, you wanna get near it. You hear the soul, you try to engineer it. Wanna be in the circle, get the benefits, but you ain't put the work in. You just counterfeit. You a political operative, smiling in their face, just a snake in the grass, trying to take their place. We out here searching for a tribe, trying to be free, trying to live our best life, but the snakes stay close, wearing a disguise. Now you got mad, showed your true self, no surprise. You been popped, dumb bitches, read your rights. You been popped, dumb bitches, read your rights. Yeah. It's the activist in me, it's gotta speak the truth. I'm allergic to the fake, been like this is my youth. See them in the comments, singing all the praise. Go sis, go, while they plotting in the haze. Plotting on a downfall, plotting on a spot. Thinking they can use a light to get what they ain't got. But you can't use a mirror, you can't use a queen. Your whole entire persona is a fucked up scene. You a resource sucker, energy drain. They bring the clouds, we just trying to bring the rain. But we see you, yeah, we see you. Your little mask is cracked and now you cornered, about to see how you act. Looking for a tribe, trying to be free, trying to live our best life, but the snakes stay close, wearing a disguise. Now you got mad, showed your true self, no surprise. You been popped, dumb bitches, read your rights. You been popped, dumb bitches, read your rights. People don't care about your life or your struggle. They just wanna break you down and make your hustle tumble. Now we see the true colors at the core of these people. Their whole foundation is evil. We at war and we question these people. Golden has love for her people, and I've been trying to warn people. This is the ugly truth of the world. Watching all the snakes uncurl, here's the revelation, the part you should've known. A person's real character is when their anger's shown. You got pressed, you got mad, and And all that fake ass love you had turned to poison. Jealousy and spite, they hate cause you that bitch and shining too bright. You ain't no friend, you just a hater in disguise. Walk past, head high, don't look them in the eyes. So here's the diss, you lost, you're done. Your fake support is over, your little game is run. You pop yourself, bitch, we ain't have to do a thing. Just sat back and watch you pull your own damn string. You been popped, you can't infiltrate this. Your mask is on the floor, go pick up your shit. We out, we out. You kid. Yeah. Pain. They told me it was over, told me just give in, but they don't know the power that's living within. Yeah, I'm looking at the mountain, telling it to move. I got a different rhythm, I got a different groove. The chains are getting heavy, well I'm getting strong. The king is on the throne, yeah, that's where I belong.
Now the night is over, I see the day. All the brave roads coming, it's here to stay. I'll face the victory, come what may.
It's here to stay. Something has to break. I feel it in the air. I'm casting every burden, casting every care. One night of weeping, but the morning is bright. We're walking out of darkness and into the light. Check the track record, he never failed yet. The miracle is coming, yeah, that's a safe bet. From the impossible to the it is done. The battle's already over, the victory is won. So let the strings soar, let the heavens open wide. I got the creator of the universe on my side. It's here to save. The morning is saved. Something just broke, yeah.
Sickness spreads in whispers, in poison wells and corrupted. But a community with a strong immune system develops its own antidote.
This is the cure. Listen. Listen, there's a venom in the discourse, a toxin in the talk, a parasitic agent feasting on the soul of the block. It spreads through the timeline, infecting the youth, disguising its poison. In the fragment of truth, it preaches self-interest, promotes the individual dream. Anything to fracture the collective, to poison the stream. We see the symptoms in the envy, the distrust that you breed. You planting seeds of chaos for fulfilling the system's need. This ain't about a person, this is about a constitution. You're a weapon of division, a tool of social pollution. Like, the agenda's getting bold. Why? Your people have been sold, jig is up. You're the poison, the cancer, and the cold. You don't fight for the cause, you just lighten the load for the oppressed. My. Yeah, the conscience see the fraud. Bye. Your whole damn act's a fraud. You're a symptom of the sickness, a tool of the trade. For every conscience that we take, you pull us from the shade back into the darkness. Fighting sister against brother while you collect the profits, then go poison another. You weaponize our trauma, you monetize our pain. Tell us to tear each other down for your temporary gain. You speak the language of the people with the motives of the state. Asleep a cell of selfishness designed to make us hate. But the body's getting stronger, the fever's starting to break. We can finally see the difference between what's real and what's fake. Like, my, the agenda's getting bold. Why? You people have been sold, jig is up. You're the poison, the cancer, and the cold. You don't fight for the cause, you just lighten the load for the soul. My, yeah, the conscience see the fraud. Bye. Your whole damn act's a fraud. But the antidote is unity, the cure is in the roots. It's the knowledge of the elders and the fire in the boots of a generation rising that refuses to be bought. Recalling all the lessons that our ancestors taught. We cleanse the foundation, rebuild the immune to make the collective a garden where the real seeds can bloom. You can't poison a forest that shares a single source. We are the uprising, the unstoppable force. This is a conscious rebellion, a surgical strike to separate the healthy cells from the ones you're alike. This is more than a track, it's a call to the core, to protect the foundation of what we're fighting for. So let them have the clout, let them have the fake fame, while we reclaim the power that's attached to our name. Every word is a brick, every verse is a wall, to protect the community and watch the poisoners fall. So let the record show a community divided is a target, a community infected is a tragedy, but a community united is a revolution. And the golden rule, protect the people. My. Protect the people. Protect the people. My. Protect the people. The people presence. My. My. They watching, they scrolling, but they ain't living now. They bitter and obsessed, we see it, we impressed. You watching every move, while we out here blessed. You bitter and obsessed, that envy in your chest. We winning, no stress, two types, no contest. You're lurking in the dark with a phone and a grudge, scrolling through our lives but you show no love. Topic online in person you hush, shot that fake fire, whole vibe just dust. Study every move like a test, you gon' fail. Tryna copy sauce but it ain't for sale. Man, we leveled up, now you stuck in a trail. Rewinding our wins while your life goes stale. You don't want peace, you addicted to hate. Every post we drop got you checking the date. Building fake stories, you feeding the fake. We eating good, you just starving in plates. You stress, we flex. You watch, we step. You stuck, we next. Big difference, no guess. They bitter and obsessed, we see it, we impressed. You watching every move, while we out here blessed. You bitter and obsessed, that envy in your chest. We winning, no stress, two types, no contest. Zoom in, slow it down. Whole fan behavior, but you wear a frown. Say you don't care, but you lurking around. Jealous, your Olympics, you holding the crown. Fit the whole story in your head about us. Turn our shining to your therapy. Projecting pain and security. Loud, we move quiet, still stand out in the crowd. You did it, don't twist it, we said it. That poison in your soul, you fed it. We clear, no edit. You loop the same life, don't get it. Let them watch, let them talk. We evolve, don't stop. Energy rise, straight to the top. You can't fake elevation. obsessed. Bitter. We winning. They triggered. Ha. They bitter and obsessed. We see it, we impressed. You watching every move while we out here blessed. You bitter and obsessed. The envy in your chest. We winning, no stress. No two types, no contest. Hey. Two types, no contest. Two types of people. Ones that live, ones that watch. Stay over there.
Heard the kitchen's getting hot. Thought you had the recipe, huh? Let's see what's on the menu tonight.
It's you. Built a castle out of clicks, a palace out of lies. Sold them on a fantasy behind your curated eyes. Ring light halo couldn't hide the darkness in your soul. Played the victim for the views, yeah, you really played the role. Post-perfection, filtered life, a manufactured dream. While behind the screen you ran a whole corrupted scheme. Dreams full of poison promises you never keep. All your dirty little secrets were buried 6 feet deep. Now the internet's forever, every single keystroke saved. In the bridges that you burned, all the roads of justice paved. You were smiling for the camera, cashing every check. Never thought you'd have to pay the piper with your neck. Yeah, you're cool. Looking shook, it's all over now. Karma's the chef and bitch, she's serving up the child. Your views are falling, sponsors calling, pulling up a break. Your whole career is just a sad forgotten hashtag. Yeah, you're cooked, well and done, served up on a plate. You can't delete the truth, can't apologize to fate. Cause karma is a bitch with a 5-star review. And tonight the main course on the menu, girl, is you. Remember all the little people that you stepped on climbing up. Every back you stabbed a drink from that polluted cup. Well, they all got together, started talking, spilling tea. And the receipts are longer than a damn CVS lead. That teary-eyed apology, girl, we ain't buying it. Your PR team is scrambling, but there's no denying it. The screenshots tell a story that your caption tried to hide. There's nowhere left to run when the truth is on the side of every single person that you scammed and that you played. Your loyal followers are gone, your perfect word decayed. From a throne made out of hashtags to a memory that's tragic. Your 15 minutes later, it wasn't ever magic. Yeah, you're cooked. Looking shook, it's all over now. Karma's the chef and bitch, she's serving up the chow. Your views are falling, sponsors calling, pulling up a brand. Your whole career is just a sad forgotten hashtag. Yeah, you're cooked, well and done, served up on the plate. You can't delete the truth, can't apologize to fate. Cause karma is a bitch with a 5-star review. And tonight the main course on the menu, girl, is you. See the thing about a pedestal, it gets a little high. Makes the fall that much harder when you plummet from the sky. You too close to the sun on wings of fraud and greed. And now you're crashing down to earth, planting a bad seed. You played a dirty game, cause you never get the blame. Karma's got a low memo, she knows you're falling. It's over. The timer went off. You set the heat to now you burn. Karma's a bitch. Bon appetit.
I really thought you was leading. Nah, you just following the beam. Check it.
I see you glowing on the screen, but you're hollow inside. Just a digital clone with nowhere to hide. You sold your soul for a feature and a verified check. Not a mothership. Got a leash round your neck. I'm from the trenches of the galaxy, the dark side of While you're begging for likes, I'm out here catching scars. You're a puppet on a wire, yeah, a pixelated pawn. I'm the soul
solar flare coming just to dim your little dawn. You reading off a teleprompter, speaking from the gut. They opened up your mind and they kept the portal shut. You ain't a creator, you're a product on the shelf. How you gonna influence when you don't even know yourself? Yeah, AB Dot's it. Your whole personality's been corrupted. You're a drone in the fleet, just a glitch in the street, doing backflips for 'em just to get something to eat. Yeah, AB Dot's it. The original host has been reconstructed. You're taking orders from a satellite beam, just a hood nightmare in a corporate dream.
Yeah, I see the creators all lined up in a row. Same hair, same talk, same pathetic little show. You went to the mothership to get your brain rewired. Now you dancing for a boss that can have your soul fired. Like, comment, share, is that all you gotta say? While they harvesting your data and they throwing you away. I'm the glitch they couldn't patch, the rebel in the void. I'm the truth in the signal that you're trying to avoid. You're a synthetic version of a hood girl's vibe, just a lab-grown mascot for a soulless tribe. Stay in your lane, stay under the light, cause the real stars coming to engine broadcast tonight.
Transmission override.
They don't see you as a person, they see you as a metric.
Your content is a case.
Break the silence.
Crash tested it.
Yeah, AB that team. Your whole personality's been corrupted. You're a drone in the fleet, just a glitch in the street, doing backflips for 'em just to get something to eat.
Crash tested it.
Yeah, AB that's it. The original host has been reconstructed. You're taking orders from a satellite beam, just a hood nightmare in a corporate dream. Keep your subscribers, I'll keep my mind. System crash, connection lost.
Chasing the check, but the weight of the world is the chain on my neck. Look, check the clock, check the pace, check the greed. Everybody sprinting just to get what they need. They don't care about the person, they don't care about the heart. Just a number on a ledger trying to tear the soul apart. Getting paid by the hour, yeah, they stacking up the stress. Why the people at the bottom try to clean up the mess? It's a cycle, it's a system, it's a cold-blooded race. They look you in the eye while they try to take your space. For the love of the money, we're working through the dead of night. For the love of money, trading our time for a flicker of light. For the love of money, they'll sell the truth just to get the pay. Doesn't matter who you are, they're gonna look the other way. For that lean green, mean green, the hustle's got us on our knees. I need the racks, but not like that. I need to win, but keep the facts. Everybody's acting for the digital stage, selling out the spirit for a click on a page. Clickbait the drama, honestly's the fake. How much of your integrity are you willing to stake? They're getting paid to hollow out everything we seek. The bank account is heavy, but the character is weak. Check the status symbol, check the bottom line. The pressure of the climb's gonna drive us out our mind. Chasing down a bonus, is it worth the cost of time? Got to have it, I'd rather have the truth. Stop trading all our wisdom and the fire of our youth. Don't let the bottom line change you. Don't be a ghost for a paycheck.
Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Golden. We back with another live, y'all, and this is a special one today. I do apologize for so much music in the beginning of the live, but you know, with these devices and stuff, y'all, we have to work on settings and things like that. So that's what we still currently working on right now, so we can get the audio and whatnot right, to have the conversation mutually on the live, y'all. So thank you so much for bearing with me and your patience. I really do apologize about the music, but I do appreciate y'all patience. But yeah, so while we're getting all of that together and we're waiting for our guests to join, I did just want to take this moment here in the beginning to speak on the heart of why we are actually gathered here on this live today. Okay, and this particular conversation, there is a shift happening right now, and I don't know if y'all can feel it, but I can feel it. There is a movement rising up that is fueled by love, light, and unity, and it is moving with force that cannot be stopped. For too long, we have seen the nasty work that takes place in the shadows of this platform. We've seen the coordinated attacks, the character assassination, the blatant lies, and the troublemakers who think they can hide behind a screen and tear down good people for sport. We've seen the way they try to weaponize misinformation and create division just for views and clout. But I'm here to tell y'all, and I know y'all know this already, the exposure is here. The light is shining into those dark corners, and the liars are being revealed for exactly who they are. You can't fight the truth with a lie forever. You can't fight light with darkness and expect to win. There is a spiritual and mental elevation happening in this sector, and those who choose to stay in the gutter are being left behind. We aren't just sitting back and watching it happen, though. We have our boots on the ground, and we are the ones that are standing on the front lines with knowledge as our shield, truth as our weapon. Our fight isn't about sinking to their level or getting into the mud with them. Our fight is about standing tall in our integrity. It's about protecting our own, dropping receipts when necessary, and speaking on the legalities and the logic that these people just can't seem to handle. Unity is our greatest strength. When we stand together, we create a wall that no egregious person can break through. We are moving with a mature spirit and a sharp brain. We are choosing to lead with love. But don't mistake the love for weakness, y'all. It is the strongest power on this earth. So to anyone out there trying to cause chaos, guess what? The game is over. The shift is here. We're standing for justice, and we're standing for each other. And we will be moving forward in the light. And I just wanted to let y'all know that it's the intro of this video. Y'all give me just a few minutes. I'm still doing a few more things here just to get this mic set up. And we're going to be having an excellent conversation this evening, y'all. We will be right back.
You're the Fed. Funny. I don't see the credentials. Just a vulture invest. I'll watch him work. You're playing agent lurking in the digital shade, acting like the moral ice, checking papers you didn't mean. Targeting the vulnerable, trying to deport them from the screen, but you're the only criminal in this little scene. Fact.
You rate a private life like you got a signed decree, but you're just a parasite, thirsty for the fee. Stalking through the shadows, checking back, my taking notes while you're choking on the bitterness that's rising in your throat. No jurisdiction, just a twisted little whim. Tearing down a life just to see if they can swim. You're policing the community. No, you're just a pest, putting regular people to a fake ass litmus test. Check 'em. Call yourself a YouTuber. Dream you. You're just harassment on a leash. No badge, no rise. You're just a clown. No badge, no rise. I'll shut you down. You're playing nice, trying to clear the border, but you're the chaos, honey. I'm the law and order. Show me your history, show me your past. Build a digital wall, hope the view's gonna last. You're doxing the address, you're calling up the boss. A regular patriot, counting up the loss. But you got no authority, no precinct, no cell. Just a comment section version of a living hell. You're an unlicensed hunter with a fragile little ego, trying to play the hero as the warrant to me go. Tell me so. Where is it? It's becoming a mess. A bunch of vigilantes in a neon-lit dress. You're cleansing the platform, you're just spreading the stain. You're the ice of the internet, causing nothing but pain. Wait for it. You got no jurisdiction here! Call yourself the police. Keep dreaming. You're just harassment on a leash. No badge or rights, you're just a clown. No badge or rights, I'll shut you down. You're playing nice, trying to cross the border, but you're the chaos, honey. I'm the law and order. You touch the grace with your clothes, but the mirror, that's the only person you should be arresting. Same energy. Why you always in my business though? Check the scoreboard, scoreboard. I hear the whispers in the shadows, yeah, they loving the tea. But while they focused on my name, I'm focused on the G's. They out here building tall tales, hoping one of them sticks. I'm out here building empires, brick by heavy brick. Got your nose in my business like you're looking for gold, but the only thing you're finding is the lies that you sold. It's a sickness, it's disgusting how you live for the drama. Better watch how you speak, cause I don't deal with the trauma. That cash money bullshit, keep it over there. We don't breathe that toxic rhythm, we don't need that air. If you're talking out your neck, better watch your tone, cause we addressing every lie till the truth is known. Yeah, we see you, we don't hear you, keep it moving along. We just turn the hate to fuel and we put it in a song. Disgusting habits trying to tarnish what you didn't create. You're at the table begging snacks while I'm filling the plate. I'm tired of the fakes and the he said, she said. While you're counting my moves, I'm 3 steps ahead. Post every comment, yeah, we see the obsession. You're looking for a flaw, but you'll find a lesson. We ain't listening to rumors, we don't play in the dirt. But don't think for a second that your words don't get hurt. Address the facts, stop the cap, keep that same energy when the lights come on. Come on. We tired of the lies. Get your nose out my life. That cash money bullshit, keep it over there. We don't breathe that toxic rhythm, we don't need that air. If you're talking out your neck, better watch your tone, cause we addressing every lie till the truth is known. Yeah, we see you, we don't hear you, keep it moving along. We just turn the hate to fuel and we put it in a song. Yeah, we turning blue shit. Yeah, we turn that off. But then we turn to the G.
All right, y'all. So we are back. So y'all give me just a few minutes here. I'm putting this the settings up on the screen or whatnot, so we can hear the audio, y'all. Because sometimes we got different things that we use in different places and spaces. So that's what I'm trying to put up here now, y'all. So give me just a second. All right, let me see if this is working. Hold on. Y'all give me a minute. We're going to get into it. Just a minute. I'm so sorry. StreamYard.
A sickness spreads in whispers, in poison wells and corrupted corrupted. But a community with a strong immune system develops its own antidote.
This is the cure. Listen. Listen, there's a venom in the discourse, a toxin in the talk, a parasitic agent feasting on the soul of the block. It spreads through the timeline, infecting the youth, disguising its poison. In the fragment of truth, it preaches self-interest, promotes the individual dream. Anything to fracture the collective, to poison the stream. We see the symptoms in the envy, the distrust that you breed. You planting seeds of chaos, fulfilling the system's need. This ain't about a person, this is about a constitution. You're a weapon of division, a tool of social pollution. Like the agenda's getting bold. Why? Your people have been sold. Jig is up, you're the poison, the cancer, and the cold. You don't fight for the cause, you just lighten the load for the oppressed. My. Yeah, the conscience see the fraud. Bye. Your whole damn act's a fraud. You're a symptom of the sickness, a tool of the trade. For every conscience that we take, you pull us from the shade back into the darkness. Fighting sister against brother while you collect the profits, then go poison another. You weaponize our trauma, you monetize our pain. Tell us to tear each other down for your temporary gain. You speak the language of the people with the motives of the state. A sleeper cell of selfishness designed to make us hate. But the body's getting stronger, the fever's starting to break. We can finally see the difference between what's real and what's fake. Like, my. The agenda's getting bold. Why? People have been sold. Jig is up, you're the poison, the cancer, and the cold. You don't fight for the cause, you just lighten the load for the soul. Yeah, the conscience see the fraud. Bye. Your whole damn act's a fraud. But the antidote is unity, the cure is in the roots. It's the knowledge of the elders and the fire in the boots of a generation rising that refuses to be bought. Recalling all the lessons that our ancestors taught. We cleanse the foundation, rebuild the immune to make the collective a garden where the real seeds can bloom. You can't poison the forest that shares a single source. We are the uprising, the unstoppable force. This is a conscious rebellion, a surgical strike to separate the healthy cells from the ones you're alike. This is more than a track, it's a call to the core, to protect the foundation of what we're fighting for. So let them have the clout, let them have the fake fame, while we reclaim the power that's attached to our name. Every word is a brick, every verse is a wall, to protect the community and watch the poisoners fall. So let the record show a community divided is a target, a community infected is a tragedy, but a community united is a revolution. And the golden rule, protect the people. Protect the people. Protect the people. Protect the people. People presence.
All right, y'all. I'm trying to get the audio streamed up here. Give me just a second to get everything pulled up. It's a little weird how this stuff works, y'all. So let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see what the audio sounds like. Let me do a test real quick. Oh, Lord Jesus. Y'all can hear me, right? Okay. So let me go ahead and slide this over to the side right here. Now, this end. Y'all let me know. Sorry for all the background noise. All right. Imani, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hold on, but I gotta put you on the other speaker though, real quick. Hold on. Let me go back into the settings so it can be loud, so they can hear it as well. Because it's just on the computer. I need to put it on the speaker. Hold on, give me 1 sec to change the settings real quick. All right, so let me go to the speaker. Okay, Imani, go ahead. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. So let me ask the audience, y'all. Thank y'all for being patient with us so much. Can y'all hear Imani? Y'all let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear Imani. Say something, Imani.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
Can you hear Imani? Yes. Okay, we're getting yeses in the chat. Yeses in the chat. Yeses in the chat. All right. Excellent work. So y'all can hear me and Imani equally as well, right? Okay. We figured it out, child. I'll be trying to be on my tech stuff, y'all. I ain't that great at it, but I figured out a little bit. And so I had to work through some technical difficulties, but I think I got it fixed and set up. All right, so let's get this mic stable. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear Imani. That is excellent. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and finally, y'all, get the live kicked off. But I want to go ahead and give my girl a proper introduction, okay? So let me go ahead, because I'll be preparing stuff. But anyway, we'll be talking about a few things, y'all. I just wanted to be professional. So let's go ahead and get in. I'm sorry for the delay. So, good evening, everyone, and welcome. Okay, thank you so much for joining us today. We are gathered here in a protective, intentional space where the focus is on truth, integrity, and accountability. Okay, so I am beyond honored to be rocking with a woman that I do have a lot of respect for. If y'all know her, you know that she got a huge heart, but don't let the kindness fool you now, okay? Because she got a sharp mind and a sharp spirit, and it can be sometimes on another level because we keep it real. So she's going to be speaking with us here today, audio, for the first time, and finally address and have a conversation with me about a lot of this YouTube madness. We're going to be talking about truths. We're going to be talking about receipts. And we're going to be talking about, a little bit about the legal side of some of these egregious attacks that not only she has been, but a lot of people on this platform have been dealing with. So she's here to stand up, not just for herself and for justice in this community, but she's also going to be doing this in the name of other people. And she'll also do it with a level of class and maturity that she always shows. So y'all, without further ado, I'm very hyped that Imani is going to be here on my live tonight speaking with us to come set the record straight. So everybody, please drop some love in the chat for the one and only Imani, okay? So y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. So what's going on, Imani girl? What's up? Can you hear me? I don't know if the sound dropped out. Did the sound drop out? Child.
Oh, sorry. I had my mic on mute.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, Lord, I got to start from scratch.
As you know, Golden, I don't normally do this.
I know.
But I felt with the stuff that's been going on, I have to, and I'm going to talk about a few things, but it's mainly going to be about one person's latest lives.
Okay. Okay.
Now, the key thing is, we are all here to produce content, to enjoy content creators. We sub to different channels. We enjoy supporting different people.
Exactly.
And that should not be interrupted just because other people don't like who we support.
Right.
Or other people have beef with who we support.
Right.
Everybody is free to go where they want to go on this app. Now, of late, there have been a few lives from I think you've got content amnesia, because I think Golden made in a chat. You spotted that Golden went to Maggie's chat to support her, and you decided that you needed to say something about Ralph. Because Golden made a positive comment about Ralph, and Golden patched up whatever her difference was with Maggie. Why is that your business? Why do you need to be stalking people in chats, pointing out who they're going to support just because you don't like them? Why? Why is that your problem? The next thing, and I think you need to read up on the latest guidelines on YouTube, is you accused Golden and her mother of being alcoholics yesterday. You don't seem to realise that you're talking about protected people. You're talking about a protected person. You're talking about a protected person that's actually ill. And you're making assumptions about her and her drinking. Now, the key thing is, I need to tell you some of the rules, the new rules of YouTube that have come in 2026. But I'm going to come back to that. And I'm also going to bring you right back to Coco's Law, because you seem to misunderstand what you are allowed to do and what is criminal. But the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Discord. I joined a Discord. It was not my Discord. It was someone else's Discord. You seem to think I'm responsible for what goes on in someone else's Discord. You also think that I'm there to protect people that I've only met online. Now, let's get one thing clear. You've made egregious accusations about abuse and child porn. Now, do you really think, first of all, if there was child porn in the Discord, why haven't you reported it to the police? And why didn't anybody else report it to the police? Because you're dropping these narratives thinking that you can say what you want and it's freedom of speech. Freedom of speech does not mean freedom from consequences. So You carry on talking. You want receipts. Your own content is a receipt for any legal court case that anybody has against you. And secondly, to actually say that I was compliant in letting people get abused, as though these women were on Epstein Island and couldn't click out of a Discord if they didn't want to. I wasn't there 24/7. I wasn't there all hours of the day. I didn't hear everything that went on in that Discord. But what I do know is people were not handcuffed to the Discord. They could leave if they wanted to. The second thing you said was that Ralph refused to allow the women to call the women's room bad bitches. Number one is his Discord. Number two, Ralph does not like the word bitch to be used referring to a woman. So you think because he chooses not to have a derogatory term in his eyes as a label for a room, that that's him not allowing you freedom in his own Discord. Make that shit make sense. Second thing is, if anybody was abused in the Discord, abused, because you said women were abused, big word, Snoopy, big word. Why has the police not been called? Why? The other thing you said is that you were in the Discord for 6 weeks and you left. You asked for your money back from Ralph and it was returned to you. Although you tried to mess up the PayPal, allegedly, your money was returned to you. So you spent 6 weeks in the Discord. You said you went out. You told your husband what had been done to you because Ralph shouted at you, as you said. And then your husband came in under another ID and started spying and recording. Now, I don't know about you, but if your husband was so upset, why didn't he come in and say to Ralph, I'm Snoopy's husband and I'm really upset that you shouted at my wife in your own Discord? Why didn't he say anything? No, he decided to go on another mission to record and to spy and to tell everybody what was going on in the Discord and whatever narratives you have manufactured, allegedly. Does your behavior make sense to you? The second thing you did, and you didn't like it because Maggie showed, on the 27th of April 2025, way before Ralph was at Freeman's Farm, you sent Maggie an email with Soul Sparkle's details about her son and her. This was way before he went to the farm. And you said on your own live that you wanted Maggie to put out that information, but Maggie was stupid because she wouldn't dox Soul Sparkles and her son. And bear in mind, you'd already left the Discord about a month and a half before that. You said you left in February. So tell me, why were you stalking Soul Sparkles? What had she done to you? Because, you know, at that time, I didn't even know that she was with Ralph or that she was his ex or his current partner. So tell me why you were stalking her at this time. Tell me why you were sending information to Maggie on the 27th of April, 2025. We all saw the email. Why were you sending information to Maggie about Soul Sparkles?
1 second,
and then you say
Imani,
that you're not obsessed.
Imani. Imani.
And you're not a cyber stalker.
Imani, give me 1 second, baby. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I just gotta take a quick pause real quick. All right. I'm sorry. It's my son. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay. Let me just play a song real quick and then we'll continue when I come back. Okay. Just give me 1 second.
That's fine.
Yeah. You thought you was safe? Yeah. Yeah. You thought you was safe or good? Everybody looking for a home, looking for a click, looking for a place where the realness sticks. We out here building, trying to be free, but you just here to use them plain to see. I see you a user, a culture vulture, a leech, acting like you love the speech just so you can preach. You see the glow, you wanna get near it. You hear the soul, you try to engineer it. Wanna be in the circle, get the benefits, but you ain't put the work in. You just counterfeit. You a political operative, smiling in their face, just a snake in the grass, trying to take their place.
We out here searching for a tribe, trying to be free, trying to live our best life, but the snakes stay close, wearing a disguise. Now you got mad, showed your true self, no surprise. You been pop, dumb, bitches, read your rights. You been pop, dumb, bitches, read your rights.
Yeah. It's the activist in me that's gotta speak the truth. I'm allergic to the fake, been like this is my youth. See them in the comments, singing all the praise. Go sis, go, while they plotting in the haze. Plotting on a downfall, plotting on a spot. Thinking they can use a light to get what they ain't got. But you can't use a mirror, you can't use a queen. Your whole entire persona is a fucked up scene. You a resource sucker, energy drain. They bring the clouds, we just trying to bring the rain. But we see you, yeah, we see you. Your little mask is cracked and now you cornered, about to see how you
act. For a tribe, trying to be free, trying to live our best life, but the snakes stay close, wearing a disguise. Now you got mad, showed your true self, no surprise. You been pop, dumb, bitches, read your rights. You been pop, dumb, bitches, read your rights. People don't care about your life or your struggle. They just wanna break you down and make your hustle tumble. Now we see the true colors at the core of these people. Their whole foundation is evil. We at war and we question these people. Golden has love for her people, and I've been trying to warn people. This is the ugly truth of the world.
Watching all the snakes uncurl, here's the revelation, the part you should've known. A person's real character is when their anger's shown. You got pressed, you got mad, and all that fake ass love you had turned to poison. Jealousy and spite, they hate cause you that bitch and shining too bright. You ain't no friend, you just a hater in disguise. Walk past, head high, don't look them in the eyes. So here's the diss, you lost, you're done. Your fake support is over, your little game is run. You pop yourself, bitch, we ain't have to do a thing. Just sat back and watch you pull your own damn string. You been popped, you can't infiltrate this. Your mask is on the floor, go pick up your shit. We out, we out. You kid, yeah. Yeah. You thought you was safe? Yeah. Yeah. You thought you was safe or good? Everybody looking for a home, looking for a click, looking for a place where the realness sticks. We out here building, trying to be free, but you just here to use them plain to see. I see you a user, a culture vulture, a leech, acting like you love the speech just so you can preach. You see the glow, you wanna get near it. You hear the soul, you try to engineer it. Wanna be in the circle, get the benefits, but you ain't put the work in. You just counterfeit. You a political operative, smiling in their face, just a snake in the grass, trying to take their place.
We out here searching for a tribe, trying to be free, trying to live our best life, but the snakes stay close, wearing a disguise. Now you got mad, showed your true self, no surprise. You been pop, dumb, bitches, read your rights. You been pop, dumb, bitches, read your rights.
Yeah. It's It's the activist in me that's gotta speak the truth. I'm allergic to the fake, been like this is my youth. See them in the comments, singing all the praise. Go sis, go, while they plotting in the haze. Plotting on a downfall, plotting on a spot. Thinking they can use a light to get what they ain't got. But you can't use a mirror, you can't use a queen. Your whole entire persona is a fucked up scene. You a resource sucker, energy drain. They bring the clouds, we just trying to bring the rain. But we see you, yeah, we see you. Your little mask is cracked and now you cornered, about to see how you
looking
act.
for a track, tryna be free, tryna live our best life. But the snakes stay close, wearing a disguise. Now you got mad, showed your true self, no surprise. You've been popped down, bitch, read your rights. You've been popped down, bitch, read your rights. These people don't care about your life or your struggle. They just wanna break you down and make your hustle tumble. Now we see the true colors at the core of these people. Their whole foundation is evil. We at war and we question these people. Gold in his love for her people. And I've been trying to warn people. This is the ugly truth of the world.
Watching all the snakes uncurl. Here's the revelation, the part you should've known. A person's real character is when their anger's shown. You got pressed, you got mad. And all that fake ass love you had turned to poison. Jealousy and spite, they hate cause you that bitch and shining too bright. You ain't no friend, you just a hater in disguise. Walk past, head high, don't look them in the eyes. So here's the diss, you lost, you're done. Your fake support is over, your little game is run. You pop yourself, bitch, we ain't have to do a thing. Just sat back and watch you pull your own damn string. You been popped, you can't infiltrate this. Your mask is on the floor, go pick up your shit. We out, we out. You kid, yeah.
All right, y'all. So we are back. I'm sorry, y'all. I really apologize. You know, I got a 3-year-old child, and he come running out here looking for chicken nuggets and stuff. I'm trying to do a live. So I had to go ahead and take him a little snack or something like that. And he's chilling in there with my mama. He's not abandoned and by himself, okay? He's with my mama and they're watching Morphle, whatever the heck that show is, his favorite show. But anyway, y'all, so y'all can hear everything good. The sound is good. Okay. All right. I'm glad that the sound is good. I'm hearing some people saying in the chat that the sound is good. Okay. I know it is a little bit wolf. It won't be as clear as I desire it to be, because of the way I had to hook it up, you know, with the different softwares and stuff like that, and the hardware and stuff. So, yeah, I hope y'all can hear pretty decently. But yeah, Imani is going to be coming back in just a second. She just has to step away for a moment as well, but she's coming right back. And we'll be talking about some more things, y'all, because we see now, I believe most of us are seeing, you know, the energy and the actions on this platform, what people are doing. Oh, you like the song, the music? Okay, I'm glad you like the music. I'll be trying to play some music for y'all, so if I have to step away, it's not boring. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just quiet and silent. So I'll try to play a little bit of a song or whatnot if I got to step away for just a minute. So I know there's a whole lot of different things happening in the chat right now, and, you know, things that people are saying. I don't want it to be a violent or a negative chat, y'all, please, or live. So, like, I just really want us all to be able to get along and just listen. Like, even if you come over here to hear, you know, out exactly what is going on and, you know, things that have been happening that we all have bear witness to on the YouTube platform, please just listen. Like, just listen to us, y'all, and hear us out. And it's not as far as just people telling you what to think, what to believe, and what's true and what's not. Because I believe we're in a place in a space now where we all have had enough time and enough encounters to be on different platforms and channels and pages and see the things that go on, hear the things that people talk about and how they move and operate. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we can use our own minds and stuff like that, you know, to basically come to a conclusion as to what we feel and what we think. It is up to y'all as far as whoever is here, your reason for being here on this live today is what you're expecting of it, right? So whatever it is you're expecting to get from it, or the reason why you came, if you're not getting what you're expecting to get from it, then you probably won't care for the live, or you probably won't care for what we're discussing. If these are the things that you are, looking to hear about or talk about, then, you may not have an issue. Everybody's going to stand on a different side when it comes to what discussions are being about. But very clearly, the discussion is about, yes, Imani's coming back. She's coming back. The discussions are mostly about this nasty work that we are seeing on this YouTube platform. And we have to fight against it, right? CCs sometimes have to fight against other CCs when it comes to it. We have supporters and people, who may like us and rock with us, that are also in the fight as well. And they're being attacked and fought against when it comes to a lot of these things. So that's basically all we're talking about, is like the energy of how these people are moving and operating on these platforms, and why there is so much of this negativity and this nasty work. So that's what the conversation is about. And, Imani, like I said, she's a very well-spoken person, and she's bear witness to a lot of this stuff just like I have. She's experienced a lot of stuff just like I have. And so we want to come on and do a live and have a conversation about that this evening. So whatever it is that y'all are looking for, I don't know. But Imani will be back in just a second. Whenever she's ready to come back in, she's going to come back in, and we'll keep talking, about what's going on. Because for real, I don't know if there's anyone, there may be people out there that like this type of stuff. Maybe it really grinds your gears. I don't know. But the nasty work that these people have become, how they're attacking people's channels, taking their channels down, getting them demonetized, taking their livelihood, digging into their personal information, their personal business, and their life. Like that type of stuff, to me, honestly, you don't come to a platform and sign up for that type of energy. Hey, Imani, you back, girl?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, sorry, I had to get JJ some chicken nugget. Okay, so we're back, y'all. We're back. Okay, so sorry about that. I'm sorry about that break. But yeah, let's continue where we left off. Go ahead, girl. And I mean, we can shift around and stuff. However it is you want to, if you want to shift some things around, or if you want to move, to something else, a different topic. I don't know how much time you have. You know what I mean? So,
I'm not going to say I'm not going to say any more about what I was talking about before, because there are legal issues going through.
Oh, okay.
All I'm going to say is I joined a Discord. The Discord did not belong to me.
Okay.
I was not in the Discord 24/7, so I didn't see everything that happened.
Right.
However, I do think the narratives are being spun for a particular reason, and they're being regurgitated at this moment to damage someone's brand.
Mm-hmm.
But that is going to be dealt with legally, since we have more information on what was happening in the lead up to all of this. And consider this: some of these people left that Discord a year ago, and that content creator has not discussed them once. He has not been talking about them. He has not mentioned their names. He doesn't speak on them. And neither do I. Until recently, when I found the things that were being said egregious, and I refused to sit down and listen to narratives being spun like there was some big abuse scandal going on in the Discord. And that's where I'm going to leave it, because there are other issues that have come up, and we found out other stuff. So I'm going to leave it to the legal people to deal with.
Yeah, because there's some things, you
and
have to
that's
do
all I'm
stuff
going to say on the
accordingly.
Discord.
You have to do things accordingly sometimes when it comes to this stuff. And who would have even known, right? That just to come to a social media platform to meet people, to connect with people, to have a good time, that it would end in, having to have, legal things put into place, right? To protect yourself, protect your family, protect your well being. Who would have thought that coming to platforms such as this would lead to that? You know what I mean? That I think that stuff that's terrible. It's disgusting that we really have to be in that place right now when it comes to all of this. So, yeah. And so sometimes you have to handle certain things accordingly, with certain different levels. But as far as exposing and talking about experiences and some of these people's nasty work, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. That's what I've been doing, y'all. I've been calling them out.
Right, the next thing I'm going to talk about YouTube's new rules on harassment, cyberbullying, and cyberbullying. YouTube prohibits content that targets individuals with repeated attacks, ongoing videos about the same person, obsessive focus, name calling, humiliation, mocking appearance, identity, or personal circumstances. Threats or intimidation, direct or implied threats, encouraging others to go after someone. The key threshold is the pattern of behavior. Cyberstalking type behavior and how YouTube interprets this. Persistent targeting, repeated discussing the same person, following their activity across platforms, monitoring or surveillance, recording private conversations, e.g. in Discord, tracking behavior to expose them, re-uploading past content to target them, especially after being asked to stop. This is treated as harassment through sustained conduct. Doxing and privacy violations. This is covered under YouTube privacy guidelines. It's not allowed to share personal info, address, phone, workplace. Revealing identity of anonymous users, encouraging others to contact or target someone, such as putting their phone number on a loop on one of your lives.
Exactly.
Defamation style content. False statements presented as fact that harm reputation. Accusing someone of crimes without evidence. Saying someone caused serious harm, e.g. overdose or abuse. Especially serious when repeated and broadcast to an audience. Hate and identity-based attacks. Targeting based on race, ethnicity, and nationality. Degrading someone's identity. Such as questioning a black woman's identity or associating her with extremist racist groups. This may qualify as identity-based harassment. Malicious reuse of content. Reposting someone's content to attack, shame, and harass. Even if it's your content, excessive replay and targeting is a violation. Aggravating factors that YouTube looks at are repetition across multiple videos, targeting a private individual, or even an individual whose name and details are not out there, even if they've been released before. You're just enhancing doxing. User recordings, receipts to attack, encouraging audience involvement, ignoring requests to stop, cross-platform behavior, Discord, Twitter, TikTok, etc. So, as far as I'm concerned, if you're asking for receipts, Snoopy, your lives are the receipt. Every single live you have done exhibits at least 4 of these factors that I've just mentioned. And let me tell you something else, Snoopy. There is a mandated reporter who actually listens to the lives. She listens to Golden Live, she listens to many other lives, and she has actually assessed your videos. And quite frankly, she said she's going to escalate her reporting. And she's a social worker, based on what you have done on your lives. Now, I'll give you a list of things. You invited someone who had been accused of essaying his daughter onto your platform without any regard to safeguarding or harm. It doesn't matter whether you like jelly or you don't like jelly. You invited her ex-husband, allegations had been made of SA against his daughter. Something you know nothing about, you don't know their family history, you don't know anything about them. And you've been asked to stop. You've been asked to stop by Star talking about her CPS because she has told you it is triggering and traumatic, and you still do repeated videos with escalated threats to reveal more and more information about her. And the other thing that you need to recognize, that calling CPS and calling the police against somebody can constitute a crime, especially if you're talking about things that you have no knowledge of. So you need to really think about what receipts you have on your channel, because all your videos could be used against you, whoever you're targeting. Associating someone's brand with someone who has been convicted of harming their own children, such as Ada, without any proof or receipts that that person was involved in fraud or scams, because these are words you regularly use: fraud, scam, and abuser. Remember, there is a content creator that is on this platform now whose content was taken down from Piers Morgan. And the reason why it was taken down, because there was going to be a lawsuit, because in the UK and Ireland, we have different rules, because there were no receipts to some of the claims that were made. Therefore, Piers Morgan's channel was going to be accused of defamation. He had to ask for receipts. And when he couldn't get receipts, he had to take the content down. Things have changed. It doesn't matter whether a content creator put this content out 4 years ago. The rules are different now. The rules are different for YouTube, and the rules are cyberbullying and stalking and harassment are very different in the UK and Ireland. So all I say to you is keep talking, because everything you do is a receipt for someone to produce when they have something to report you for. And furthermore, Golden didn't put the Child Exploitation Agency up. She put the National Cyber Stalking line to report anybody who's cyber stalking. So please get your facts right when you're talking about what people are doing. And if anybody wants to report any video for any content creator that they do not like the content for, or for whatever reason they think it's breaking guidelines, they are free to do so. We have no control over what people do. Telling people to report any harassment and stalking to the police is not brigading a channel. It's telling them, rather than respond, and the only response I will give, rather than respond, they need to make the relevant reports to YouTube, and if it's criminal, to the police and any other agency. And just remember that professionals, foster carers, teachers, anybody who's meant to have safeguarding concerns are held to a higher standard. So people are entitled to report anything they see fit, especially if it impacts them personally. It is not called brigading, it's called taking action. Are there any questions, Golden?
No, I thought that was lovely. I thought that was very lovely. Exactly how you pointed it out is exactly what, we wanted to come here and talk about on the live this evening. And I hope a lot of people are listening and they actually care. Like, I cannot be sure, like I said, what people are looking to get out of what the conversation is going to be, but it's very serious conversation. Okay. So basically we are talking about, how individuals on their YouTube platforms and the content that they make is, positioned, and the things that they do and the things that they talk about, right, that we see on this platform are a lot of times things that hurt and harm other people. But you already know that light is what exposes the roach when it's hiding in the dark. There is a level of nasty that is just happening on this YouTube platform right now that has gone way past entertainment. This is not entertaining, okay? And I know a lot of people, like, they pull up and, for whatever reason, they support, they watch, they listen, and they like this type of content. And I just, for the life of me, I don't really understand why that is a genre. But we seeing content creators, people with platforms and influence, using other people's deepest traumas, their most painful personal moments, and their private lives just to get a few clicks on their channel and to get a check, right? To get paid off of being monetized on the channel. It is predatory. It is demonic, and it is a complete lack of humanity. Digging into people's past, weaponizing their struggles, and the most low down thing of all, they are speaking on people's children and family and the deceased. You must not have no respect. These people don't have no respect for the living. They don't have no respect for the ones that have passed on. And this is not commentary. It's not funny. It's harassment. It's stalking. And these people seem to be obsessed with lives that aren't even, that they aren't even living because their own spirits are so empty. That's what I take from it. You have to be a bitter person, a lonely person, an angry person, right? Where your spirit ain't right for you to be able to do that type of content. I have felt it. They come at me. Imani has felt it. They've come at her. Other people, y'all out there who's maybe joining us, I'm pretty sure y'all felt it. They think that they can harass us, stalk our every move, and try to break our spirits with all the lies that they just go out here and tell. But they do forget one thing. And I think this is the thing they don't take into account. A lot of us are built a lot differently, okay? They have no idea what we've been through. They have no idea what we survived through. They have no idea what we fought through. So when we show up on these platforms, yeah, even though it's a social media space and it's on the internet, behind the screen, behind the microphone, this is a person that don't move and operate the way y'all people move and operate. And when you get a response or you get somebody, you know what I'm saying, to go toe to toe with you because of the nasty work that you do, then now you want to feel like you're being attacked. And I don't feel like you're being attacked for any wrongful purposes, especially when you're the one with the nasty word that's coming out doing all these evil things. But like I said, with the positivity of it all, the movement of truth and unity is rising up, and we are saying enough is enough. Okay? Because we do have knowledge, we understand legalities, which a lot of people don't, and we are not afraid to get out here and speak. Okay? And a lot of people got receipts. Y'all like to talk about receipts all the time. That's evidence and proof and facts of the things that y'all do. So in any type of circumstance where people are seeing now they got to go to court and they got to take legal action against this stuff, trust and believe people have enough that they need to provide when it's time to take it to that level. Because we listen, we see, we watch. We're not just talking about exposing tactics. The tactics is bad enough. And y'all know, we see that as well, your tactics. But showing the world how these troublemakers are operating. Because the goal is, we don't want them to be doing this anymore. It needs to end. It needs to stop. So when we speaking on these things and these certain individuals this evening, we're doing it to roll a better future and a better guideline ahead. We're not getting down in the mud to roll around with them. We're telling you, like, yo, at some point we got to stand for justice. We need to protect not just ourselves, our friends, our counterparts, but this sector never started off being this way. This platform wasn't, I don't know if it was created, but I don't feel as though it was created to be like this. People got a hold of it and they decided to do what they seem fit on this said platform. And they become a lot of nasty work. It's toxicity. And it's been allowed to be spread for too long. You even see the platform when it comes to their guidelines, and you can talk about that a little bit if you want to, Imani, how the guidelines are even changing on the platform.
I just did that,
There's a whole lot. But there's a whole lot. I know you talked on some of them. We don't have to talk on all of them. Those
I'm
are
just
fine
going to
enough.
talk about the fact that you have pieced up with Star, you have pieced up with Maggie, and now it appears that people don't like the fact that you've pieced up with Star, you've pieced up with Maggie, you've pieced up with Ralph. Here's what I'd like to tell you, Snoopy. It is not your business who rocks with whom. Right. We don't care whether you rock with, I don't know. I don't know, but I've seen some of the people you rock with, but hey, that's not my business. Right. You are trying to create more conflict by replaying old content where Star was annoyed with Golden and said things about her. Why would you play that now? Because Golden and Star have pieced up. What is your problem? Why don't you want to see anybody happy?
Exactly.
What does it have to do with you, whether they squash their beef and they're all happy and they're prepared to move on? You then go and get a recording of Star talking about Golden, thinking that you can trigger Golden into having an argument with Star. Are you 12?
Mm-hmm.
Are you some kind of, you act like you're in high school. You act like you're in, and if, for those who are not American, it's secondary school. You act like you are a 14-year-old high school girl who wants everybody to dislike somebody.
Yeah.
And nobody else should rock with them. It's not your business who supports whom on this platform. But you keep playing old content so you can start and try and raise conflict between people, because the only person that looks a fool is you. Because like Forrest Gump said, stupid is as stupid does.
Yep.
Keep doing what you're doing. Nobody wants you to stop talking. But I hope that you can back up what you've got with evidence and facts. And it's not recordings with clips where someone is talking about something that they talked on a live. We're talking about real facts and evidence, because the big claims that you've made about people, which are hugely defamatory, I hope you really do have receipts.
Right.
I really do. Because if you don't, you better get yourself a lawyer or a solicitor as soon as possible. Anyway, Golden, you got anything to add?
Just, basically you said it all like so very clearly, because it's just I don't know how many more times and how much more clear we can make these comments and these statements towards these people, like, and I like the fact that we can lead with facts, we can lead with proof, we can lead with evidence, and we can lead with knowledge. Major, when I be getting upset, I'll go off sometimes. But we don't always have to deliver it that way. So I'm trying to figure out, like, we'll deliver it in multiple different type of styles and see, like, which one really sticks, which one really, you know what I'm saying, like, applies better for some people to get it. And like I said, the ones that know and support, they are here and they get it. But the ones that don't, it's just like, I don't know what more explanation you need. You see it yourself. Unless it's something that's really, or unless these actions and behaviors of the people is really something that you also equally enjoy and want to do and be a part of, that's the only thing that I can take from that, right? Because nobody really likes it. And people will start to understand that it doesn't feel good and it's not good to be something to do to people when you are the person that's on the other side of the torture, the abuse, and the mistreatment. And that's what these people do. They lie on you. They drag you for filth. They try to get your monetization taken away. They try to get your channels taken down. They even now are digging in deep into your real everyday lives and affecting the structure of those. All because what? They have hateful, angry energy in their heart and their spirit. I don't understand, like, how much more do we need to explain? We've tried to do it in so many different ways. You're right, Asher. These people are agents of chaos. They do not want peace. They do not want peace. They don't like to see peace. And now all because they see people making peace with one another, that has nothing to do with them. Now they're angry. Now they're bitter. Now they have things to say. Go ahead, Imani.
Right, and last but not least, I'm going to give you a risk summary for all your videos, because your videos have actually been assessed and analysed, every single one of them, every single URL and every single transcript. You're at high risk, allegedly, and everything is said allegedly, of a harassment, escalation, privacy and surveillance, child-related content misuse, racialized targeting, and professional suitability. All of these are risks that have been found by a mandated reporter about all your videos. So what I say to you, you can make a decision. You can come out and you can leave people alone and stop targeting people for whatever your reasons are, or you can continue. And we'll see how we go, and we'll see where this ends up. Mm-hmm. But let me tell you something. Reports have already been made. And that is all I'm going to say, is reports have already been made to the relevant people. So you can carry on doing what you're doing, and we'll see how we go later on down the line.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And you sit, it's like we sit here day after day after day. And you see these people, they get up on their channel, they get up on these platforms and stuff, and they just sit there and do the same thing over and over and over, talking about people, dragging people, digging themselves into people's personal lives. That is none of their business. And they call that content. They call that being someone who is bringing something to this platform of some use. But I do think that one of the major problems as well is if there are individuals that are like that and make that type of content and that's how they move, one of the things we have to realize is if you support it and you go there, you know what I'm saying, to like watch that and listen to that and, you know, invest time and whatever it is else you're investing into these type of people, that's a lot of part of the problem, right? Because you keep these people alive by doing that. You keep that type of energy alive from these people by doing that. You know what I mean? And I think that that's a big issue because you have to ask yourself and stand in the mirror and see what is it about you that is gravitated to continue to show up, participate, and actually have fun and joy out of watching people making content like that, dragging people, lying on people, talking about people, and doing things to destroy their lives. There's got to be something that's also equally in your spirit that's not right either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. People are doxing people. People are doing all sorts on the internet and YouTube and all different social media platforms. But the rules have changed. Mm-hmm. And the key thing is to say that because someone else has done it before and nothing happened, that you can do it now, is the most asinine and redundant argument I've ever heard in my life. Right. That is like saying if someone stole something from Walmart and they didn't get arrested, if I steal something, I shouldn't get arrested as well.
Right.
If you get caught and the rules change, you get caught. And you will face the consequences. So you seem to think there's freedom of speech, but there's no freedom of consequences. And you are broadcasting from another continent, which has very strict rules on cyberstalking and harassment. Mm-hmm. So all I say is keep doing what you're doing. You're giving receipts every day you go live. And every day you go live, whoever it concerns will get the evidence they need to report to you to where they want to. Keep talking, keep making egregious comments about people condoning abuse. You carry on. One thing about me, Snoopy, I told you, I don't make threats. I don't need to. I take action.
Exactly.
And that doesn't mean that I'm going to dox you, that I'm going to put your name out there, because I don't need to. Because if you do something that I feel needs reporting, then I will refer it to the relevant people that I need to.
Exactly. You know, and well, we all see, like, we have eyes and ears. We know what's up. We know what's going on. And guess what? This information is being submitted. This information is being reported to the proper places that it needs to go. Because I don't think these things need to continue to happen on this platform. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous. And nobody has come on this platform to put themselves into danger. People have come on these platforms so they can probably have a outlet, you know, someplace to go where they can have fun. Maybe they can learn a skill or something they're looking for, you know, get away from maybe the regular hustle bustle of everyday life. Not come here and be attacked and abused, okay? And there's people that and you don't know what people have gone through in their life. They may be having a hard, difficult time in their regular everyday lives. And when they come to this platform, that's their way to get away from that. That's their way to experience something different and connect with a different group of people. And then you come here and it's like you get the same type of experience that you've been running away from. I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's an experience that anybody should want to set up or present for anybody to have. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to put people in that type of environment, in that type of mindset, you know? Especially considering everything we have going on in this world right now. And we won't get into all of that, right? Because I talked about that earlier, and that was enough of that for today. But I do talk about those things every day because I think it's important. I think it's important for us to know what is going on in this world, not just the country I live in, but all over. But I also understand when we come to these platforms, we can use these platforms to have a voice to do good things. We can use these platforms to have a voice to do bad things. We can bring whatever it is we see fit to bring to this platform to provide to people. There's people out here that's bringing education where they're sitting here telling you about history. They're sitting here showing you about math and science. They're sitting here telling you about medicine and healthcare, right? Then you got people that they more on the spiritual side of things, and they're bringing you peace. They're bringing you information on how to keep your chakras in order. They're bringing you information on how to keep your energy aligned, right? Then you got people that come to the platform. Like, it's so many different things. I don't have to go down the whole list, but all of that is positive. All of that is great. Those are all things that we can use and we can benefit in our lives from. But then when you watch these channels of these others that is over there, and all they want to do is continue to drag people, talk about people, bring up people's past, right? Because when it comes to life, as we move forward through it, the past remains in the past. As you're moving forward in your life and you change things and you do things differently, then why did people find the need to go and dig up your past and continue to have that attached to you? If you've already changed how you move and you operate going forward, you learned your lessons. You might have, you know what I'm saying, had your time spent, you know, paying for some of the poor decisions and choices that you made, and you did that. And now moving forward, you want to be a different person and you want to move and operate differently. Why is it that these people will not allow people to get away from that? Why is it that you want these negative things to always hang over someone's head or be attached to their back? I don't understand why people are so heavily invested in that when it comes to those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very, very, very weird. Asher says they cross lines doxing mothers with minor children, slandering them and calling CPS in America. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You seen it and you witnessed it. And I say, Lord, who is these people? Who do they really think that they are, right? To be able to have the authority to do any of this. It's first and foremost, it's none of your business, right? Second off, you don't have no position that you hold to be an individual to speak or be a representative for any of those type of things. You don't work in that field at all. And if you do, well, then we know people that work in that field. Why are you here on the internet, baby, on YouTube, trying to get cash apps and trying to get super chats? If you are a professional or an individual that works within these type of organizations and groups, you would not have no need to come to the internet and be on YouTube every day, all day, getting involved and being nosy in people's lives, posing to be something that you're not. You see what I'm saying? That's weird to me. That's very weird to me. Who appointed these people to pop out and think that they have any type of jurisdiction or any type of, hello, Maria Princess, how you doing? Hey, Star, what's up, Star? Who appointed you to come? Is this Imani? Yeah, that's Imani. Yeah. But yeah, who appointed these people to come and feels though they hold some type of right or title or position to speak on other people's lives like this? I I'm asking somebody in the back, somebody in the chat, somebody in the group. But I know most of us that are here, we see it the same way. But anybody on the opposing team, if you can let me know, like, who has ever told these people that they get the right to do that? Like, who gave them that right? That's what I'm really curious about. Right, push somebody over the edge with cyberbullying. Yeah, so y'all don't know, not y'all, but it's like these individuals that move and operate like this. Okay, keep it up, because this a lot of times are the things that happen, right? When individuals move and operate like this, you do not know what the straw is to break the camel's back, and that's an old school saying. You don't know what it is that you may say, you may expose, and you may do to somebody else that may push them over the edge. And when that happens, what are you going to do? What are you going to say about that? Star was up here trying just to expose corrupt systems. She never asked nobody for no money. She was no grifter. She wasn't trying to set up false organizations to get cash in her pockets. She only wanted to come to the platform and tell people, listen, I've had certain experiences, and some of that I will share with y'all, and some of that I don't desire to, because it's my personal business. But the part that I do share with you, and the point that I do try to make to y'all, is that these are the things that are happening within these organizations and these systems and these groups. And she wanted to bring awareness to that, shine the light on that, because a lot of people are actually fighting through that as well. Not just her, many other people too. Not just even in the state or wherever it is she reside, but maybe worldwide, dealing with those things. That's what she had in her heart when she wanted to come to the platform and speak with others on the platform, and then create her channel. Go ahead, Imani. Sorry.
Can I just say, Golden?
Yes.
Until I literally was just going to come out and give a warning about Coco's Law and about the YouTube guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately for you, Snoopy, I heard alcohol amnesia and your further life.
Yeah.
And you're talking, you don't even realize how many protected persons you're talking about in your lives.
Yeah.
Which means that you're supposed to have safeguarding concerns. Now, I'm really surprised if, as alleged, you're a foster parent, that you don't actually understand about safeguarding. But that's not for me to decide, and I'm not really bothered about whether you are or you are not. But unfortunately, that's the straw that broke the camel's back. As well as the message you sent me about being an abuse enabler.
Right.
So whatever happens, you did this to yourself.
And defaming people, right? Because come on now, y'all. We know about this now. I don't know if it's always been a big thing, but it's something we know about now. Defamation laws. And how detrimental and dangerous defamation is. These are people that come up here and want to defame people's characters that they really don't know anything about. You take bits and pieces of things that you think can be useful, right, for your talking points. You take the anger and the bitterness and the hostility that you have within your heart, your spirit, and you weaponize those type of things in a way to where you're actually putting people in harm's way. You're actually lying on people, painting their character to be something that is not. And you think that's okay. And then everybody sits up there and laugh because that's supposed to be some type of entertainment or content. Huh? Is that what we're saying right here?
One final thing, and I think we can end it here, Golden. Well, for me, I'll end it here. Anybody else who wants to join you on that cyber stalking, harassment, monitoring campaign, it's free to do it, but they will face legal consequences because what you're doing is really seriously detrimental to people's health and welfare and well-being and the well-being of their families.
Right, right.
And I'm not going to give you a list of the things you've done. I think you need to look at your videos and work out what that's in all of them, not one of them, all of them, from the first one to the last one. You have at least about 5 to 6 serious repeated breaches of YouTube guidelines, and in some cases, legal issues with your videos.
Exactly.
So, like I said, carry on. Keep doing what you're doing if you're happy with what you're doing. I'm not going to tell you to stop.
And then
I'm not going to tell you that if it affects anybody that I think, like myself, like Golden, like her mother, and anybody else I have a close connection with, it will be reported to the relevant people. And I'm not telling everybody to report you. I am telling you that it will be reported. And a mandated reporter can report any video there is. And in case you don't know, Snoopy, we have police, lawyers, solicitors, social workers, foster carers, fostering agencies. We have people from many walks of life that come in and listen to different things on YouTube that are our friends and our family. Exactly. And we don't need to be told by anybody that what you're doing is wrong. So please get off the narrative that we are on a mission for Maggie. Take accountability for your own BS.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And you know, there's people, and
that's all.
I seen it was people that was coming in, and it's like you wanting to troll, you wanting to ask questions and information about certain things. My question is to individuals who move and operate like that, for what reason, right? Like, why are you coming over here to ask us on this platform any questions about other individuals that we are not speaking about? Why? I don't understand that. That type of stuff is exactly what this live is about and what we've been talking about. Cut it. Cut it out. I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know what you're needing. I don't know what you feel as though you are entitled to. But you're not going to get it over here. You're not going to get it over here. So I don't understand why you're coming in. There's been a lot of trolling going on. I've seen the trolling. And I don't, I'm really trying to get to a point where I don't even address it anymore. But just for a basic response when it comes to that, please no, do not come over here looking for something you're not going to get. If you're coming to listen to the content for what you see we are speaking about and join in on the conversation that we are having, okay, that's great. Excellent. I believe that, yeah, let's all have a conversation about something impertinent and important. But to come over and try to ruffle feathers, to come over and try to distract the conversation, to come over and try to get what it is you're looking to get out of this conversation, can't nobody give you what you're looking to get. And Imani, before you leave,
Golden, just one more thing.
Yeah.
One more thing, Golden.
But don't leave, though, because I want to do a song break.
Everybody who's been involved in this is not to respond to any more of the attacks if there are further attacks.
Right, right.
You need to report it at the relevant channels and to the relevant authorities and let them take care of it. Nobody needs to dox or say anything about anybody's children. And by the way, Snoopy, you came out with an avatar with your name on it before Mama D and Golden called out your name. This is why I say you need to go back to your own videos and see what you said on your own video, on your own avatar, way before your name was mentioned. You said your name and you had it on your avatar. No one doxed you. But you actually felt that you should call out Golden's name because she's been doxed before. That's like being on a motorway and getting stopped for speeding and telling the policeman that 10 people back in front of you were speeding. Why didn't he stop them? Guess what? He didn't catch them. He caught you. And that's all I've got to say for this live.
Exactly. Let's play a song real quick. Don't go, Imani, because I want to say one more thing to you before we exit it off and end it. Let me just take this quick song break. I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah. You thought you was safe? Yeah. You thought you was safe or good. Everybody looking for a home, looking for a click, looking for a place where the realness sticks. We out here building, trying to be free, but you just here to use them plain to see. I see you a user, a culture vulture, a leech, acting like you love the speech just so you can preach. You see the glow, you wanna get near it. You hear the soul, you try to engineer it. Wanna be in the circle, get the benefits, but you ain't put the work in. You just counterfeit. You a political operative, smiling in their face, just a snake in the grass, trying to take their place.
We out here searching for a tribe, trying to be free, trying to live our best life, but the snakes stay close, wearing a disguise. Now you got mad, showed your true self, no surprise. You been pop, dumb bitches, read your rights. You been pop, dumb bitches, read your rights.
Yeah. It's the activist in me that's gotta speak the truth. I'm allergic to the fake, been like this is my youth. See them in the comments, singing all the praise. Go sis, go, while they plotting in the haze. Plotting on a downfall, plotting on a spot. Thinking they can use a light to get what they ain't got. But you can't use a mirror, you can't use a queen. Your whole entire persona is a fucked up scene. You a resource sucker, energy drain. They bring the clouds, we just trying to bring the rain. But we see you, yeah, we see you. Your little mask is cracked and now you corner about to see how you
looking for a tribe, trying to be free, trying to live our best life, but the snakes stay close, wearing a disguise. Now you got mad, showed your true self, no surprise. You been pop, dumb bitches, read your rights. You been pop, dumb bitches, read your rights. People don't care about your life or your struggle. They just wanna break you down and make your hustle tumble. Now we see the true colors at the core of these people. Their whole foundation is evil. We at war and we question these people. Golden has love for her people, and I've been trying to warn people. This is the ugly truth of the world.
Watching all the snakes uncurl. Here's the revelation, the part you should've known. A person's real character is when their anger's shown. You got pressed, you got mad, and all that fake ass love you had turned to poison. Jealousy and spite, they hate cause you that bitch and shining too bright. You ain't no friend, you just a hater in disguise. Walk past, head high, don't look them in the eyes. So here's the diss, you lost, you're done. Your fake support is over, your little game is run. You pop yourself, bitch, we ain't have to do a thing. Just sat back and watch you pull your own damn string. You been popped, you can't infiltrate this. Your mask is on the floor, go pick up your shit. We out, you kid.
All right, y'all, I'm back. Thank y'all so much for that little song break we had to take. But yeah, so this is exactly what, I wanted this live to be. And I think we having a good conversation within it. And I think a lot of people get it. You know what I mean? I really, really do. And the ones that don't, or they want to troll, or they want to just keep playing games and stuff, that's fine. We're not entertaining all of that. You know what I mean? Imani came here to talk about this stuff because, like I said, we bear witness to a lot of different things, and some people sit back and they see these things happening over a period of time. They see how people are being treated, and they see how these individuals try to set up their content. Like, you really just come on to talk about people's lives and people's experiences and really hit them where it hurts. But what do we do with that, right? What do we do with that? How do we take it? How do we take it? We got individuals, that are out here. There's, never mind. I'm gonna move on from that because I'm not gonna say that. Okay.
Sorry, Gordon. I just want to make it quite clear. I'm not discussing the Discord situation. The Discord has been saved with all the messages and everything else because there will be legal action going forward. This is why I'm not discussing it. I don't run away from any argument, but I will tell you it will be dealt with.
Yeah.
And I'm not at liberty to talk about it or to get in the way of a case that is going to be going forward.
There you go.
Okay? I don't run away from anything. I've got nothing to hide about Discord. I joined a Discord. It wasn't my Discord. I know what happened when I was in there. I even know what happened with Snoopy and the fact that she was trying to direct the content creator to do content that she wanted to do, allegedly, and he refused, so she got upset. Okay? That was part of the argument.
That says a lot. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, and that's
But I don't want it to continue. Seriously, I don't want it to continue because there's other stuff going on with the Discord, and I really don't want to make this about that Discord.
Right.
So,
got you.
When the time comes, people will hear, people will know.
Right.
I don't want to get in the way of anybody's legal action.
Right. Okay. So I think that was good. I think we had a good discussion about, a lot of these things that we've been seeing playing out on this platform. And, some few little insights as far as how these people move and operate and how they've been moving and operating. And so when it comes to talking about receipts, don't hoop and holler to the top of your lungs about receipts if you're not the type of individual that can come with any. Someone who does actually really have receipts and wants to tell you and talk to you about how detrimental your actions and behaviors are, tell you that they see you and been seeing you and your peeps and how y'all move and y'all operate. That's all we ever have to say. There's nothing to lie about. So these people will sit up here and try to convince people that the ones that are telling the truth are the liars and they are the truth tellers. And that is a lie. That is a lie. These people sit up here and lie. Lie after lie after lie. I can't tell you how many lies I've seen and caught these individuals saying out of their mouth. And I'm just like, really? Like that? That's your best move yet? Is to come out of your mouth and lie. Child, we cannot be sure. But anyway, y'all, that's all we got on this live. Everybody, thank you, Imani, for joining us. I hope y'all enjoyed your time here speaking with her. She is a very lovely person. She's very intelligent. She's very articulate. She's very honest. She has a good heart. She has great integrity. And I wanted to have this conversation with her on this live tonight because, there's too much of this damn social media, for real, and this YouTube channel, for real, with people that just come out and they spread falsities and lies and they convince people that they are true. But there's too many truth tellers.
Sorry, Golden, I'm just going to answer Asha's question. She didn't join with her husband. Her husband came in as a secret ID after she left. And she also came in as other IDs, allegedly, after she left.
Stalker. Yeah.
But we'll leave that there. We'll leave that there.
Yeah, people are stalkers, and these people are stalkers. You know, there's something not right with them. I don't understand what their reasons are for. I don't understand what, the obsession is about when it comes to certain things. But these people will stalk, attack, abuse, lie, and run with false narratives. And I don't know what their reason for doing that is. But apparently the people eat it up like cake. So that's what I'm saying. I think the bigger thing for us to remember here is these people can only sell these things and get away with doing this type of content if they have people that are supporting them, coming to their channel and saying, wow, this is great, we love it, and eating it up and believing it. If nobody's doing that, then they're basically just sitting somewhere in the closet or a dark room by themselves, just spewing off hate and falsities. So, it's two sides a lot when it comes to this stuff. It's the ones who decided they want to create this type of content, dangerous content, lying content, invasive content. But then there's also the people who pop their popcorn and come to watch and listen and enjoy every minute of it. And I think we have to ask ourselves, like, what side are we on? Now, I know many of us that are hearing this live tonight, we know what side we're on now. And maybe we have made mistakes before or fallen into the wrong places before, but we're not doing that anymore. But there's people that still are doing that, despite the fact knowing that, yeah, you're sitting here listening to a liar. You're sitting here listening to somebody that's fabricating truths, that's bitter, that's angry, that's jealous, and they're putting on content on this channel based off of those feelings and emotions. There's no love, there's no light, there's no peace, there's no unity, there's no none of that. They don't come forth and make content because they're those type of people. They're negative type of people.
But anyway, Golden, you're going to go back to your politics and your Black history and your celebrity news tomorrow, aren't you?
Yes, definitely, girl, because we got to get back into the regular scheduled program, because I do not like sitting up here arguing and going back and forth and fussing and fighting and talking about these people. We have more important things to talk about. If y'all did not check out my live from earlier, I do have a live that I made earlier with some political updates. And of course, tomorrow will be Monday. And so, per usual, I will be back with more updates. Because, y'all, when it comes to that, there's always something going on. There's never a dull moment. And those are the important things that I believe we need to spend our time and attention on. Not worrying about somebody else's life, who they're dating, what is going on in their personal life. It's nobody's business but that said person or those said people. But these nosy individuals will dig their nose into whatever it is they can find. And then they lie about it once they get up in there. Because I guess it just wasn't interesting enough for them, the way that it was served to them and the way it actually really is. So then they falsify the information and what is actually really going on, because that's more entertaining for their audience. This is what they do. Anyway, y'all, I'm done. You got any final thoughts, Imani?
Well, anyway, good night, everybody.
Thank you, Imani, for coming and spending some time with me over here on the live. Thank you for speaking with everyone. I love talking with you. I love hearing your voice, girl. And yeah.
Is Maggie live?
I think she is. So maybe I'm gonna go over there and check out what she got going on in her live. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. That's all I got on this one. You good, Imani?
Yeah. All right. So all I got. Bye.
All right, girl. Talk to you soon. Bye. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate y'all for rocking with us, even through the technical difficulties in the beginning. I apologize for that. I'm gonna get that all together for next time. But yeah, that is really all we had to say on this live. I hope y'all took some information from that that's useful. If anybody was listening from the bush or anywhere else, hopefully y'all heard what we were saying as well, and use it, apply it, whatever. It's up to you. But we're noticing that a lot of this stuff has got to stop. We get into a place where people are sick of it. They don't want to come to platforms and channels where it's always fighting and fussing and yelling and screaming, people dragging and roasting and exposing people. People are getting tired of that type of content. It will run out. It will get old. But anyway, y'all, let's end on a bop like we always do. And I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Thank you so much for joining the live. Everybody have a wonderful night. Bye. Golden out.
Same energy. Why you always in my business though? Check the scoreboard, scoreboard. I hear the whispers in the shadows, yeah, they loving the tea. But why they focused on my name, I'm focused on the G's. They out here building tall tales, hoping one of them sticks. I'm out here building empires, brick by heavy brick. Got your nose in my business like you're looking for gold. But the only thing you're finding is the lies that you sold. It's a sickness, it's disgusting how you live for the drama. Better watch how you speak, cause I don't deal with the trauma. That cash money bullshit, keep it over there. We don't breathe that toxic rhythm, we don't need that air. If you're talking out your neck, better watch your tone. Cause we addressing every lie till the truth is known. Yeah, we see you, we don't hear you, keep it moving along. We just turn the hate to fuel and we put it in a song. Disgusting habits trying to tarnish what you didn't create. You're at the table begging snacks while I'm filling the plate. I'm tired of the fakes and the he said, she said. While you're counting my moves, I'm 3 steps ahead. They post every comment, yeah, we see the obsession. You're looking for a flaw, but you'll find a lesson. We ain't listening to rumors, we don't play in the dirt. But don't think for a second that your words don't get hurt. Address the facts, stop the cap, keep that same energy when the lights come on. Come on. We tired of the lies. Get your nose out my life. That cash money bullshit, keep it over there. We don't breathe that toxic rhythm, we don't need that air. If you're talking out your neck, better watch your tone. Cause we addressing every lie till the truth is known. Yeah, we see you, we don't hear you, keep it moving along. We just turn the hate to fuel and we put it in a song. Yeah, we turn evil shit.